I was a freshman, I was going through a stage where I didn't care. When I was a sophomore, I still didn't care. But when I became a junior, that's when everything changed for me. Not only did God change me in my heart and change who I am, but that's when my mindset had to change. Because I had to change who I was and who I am. That's when I started understanding. Because when I started working here, my sophomore year going into junior year, I understand that this world, it ain't going to give you nothing. You grow up at home, you know it ain't going to give you nothing. But really, when you go to work, you understand it ain't going to give you nothing. Because mommy and daddy treat you nice. Miss Michelle will tell you, mommy and daddy treat you nice. This working world, it's tough, but it's something that you can grow in. It really can give you some real experiences where you can grow and become a young man or young woman that you are today, respectable and honorable, teachable. You need all these traits to actually grow as human people, these human traits that help you grow and help you become successful. See, I'm going to college now, but that was because I had to change my mind frame my junior year. Okay then. My junior year, I went in WSU Tech, and I decided to do the alternative fuels program, work on cars and stuff. Now, at first I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, man, I'm just going to learn how to work on cars, change tires, do all this and that with engines and stuff. But then I learned I was working on myself. Because just like going back to discipline, I had to discipline myself and work hard and study for it. And now I was applying myself to school. And now that I was applying myself to school, applying myself to my grades, everything was going good. I was applying myself when I was in my word. I was applying myself when I was in school. I was applying myself when I was in sports. Because when I was in sports, to do sports, you have to work. You have to discipline yourself. You have to be teachable, understanding. And so when I went into that field, I started becoming understanding. I became teachable. And I started learning. And that's why my GPA went up. That's why I was able to go to college. That's why I was able to keep doing sports. Any of y'all? Patience. Don't raise his hand over there. Where's your work shirt at? Where's your work shirt at? Okay, so you might want to take it off. She gonna get on you. You rather me get on you than she get on you. Why do y'all think y'all wear work shirts? Why y'all have? Okay. Representative professionalism. Okay. Discipline thing. So when you're out here and you're at school, and you're at home, and all these other places, can you just be wilding out? No. Can you just be smoking until you're high and fried in class where the teacher can tell? No. Can you be the one that was partying last night, came home at 12 and everybody knows about it? Look, I didn't hear nobody say no, which means y'all snitching on yourselves now. So listen. The city doesn't see a lot of kids that can get together and really actually work and be hard workers. Yeah, anybody can work in a fast food joint, but who can say that they was put in a position where they would become teachable? Aren't y'all put in a position where y'all can become teachable, right? Okay then. I was put in the same position y'all are to become teachable and learn. So y'all gotta respect one another, respect your bosses, respect your jobs, be respectful to Miss Michelle, Mr. Sidney, Miss Hayes, Miss O'Donnell, everybody. You have to be respectful and really learn from each other. Because it's something, you can gain lessons from each other. I gained so many lessons from them, and I only worked here for 2 years. I gained so many lessons. The lessons I earned was be respectful, be understanding, be teachable, be independent, but also be dependent. Because you can be as independent as you want. You can say, I don't trust nobody, I don't love nobody, I don't want to be around nobody.
That's good.
But you can also say, I can trust this person.
That's good.
I can depend on this person. If I know I need to get something done, I can depend on this person. So she got a long list of people she can depend on and trust. How many of y'all here are building connections and building people you can depend on and trust? Look, every one of y'all raising y'all hands, but I know y'all posting on y'all stories about each other, dissing on each other all the time. Act like y'all best friends in here, but on the outside, y'all really not. But now everybody will talk. But What I'm saying is build these connections, but deep root them in the right way. Yes, there's people you want to fight. Yes, you want to beat somebody up. Yeah, she did this to your man, he did this to your girl. Nobody cares, that don't matter. Because at the end of the day, who's making more money? Who's making coin? Who's making coin in here? Really, raise your hand. Who's really working and applying yourselves? Are y'all working and applying yourselves? And y'all just need to show and be different from yourselves. Don't be like everybody else. Don't be like everybody else. You're not everybody else. You're your own person. You're your own person. You don't gotta be like your dad in the street. You don't gotta be like your uncle. You don't gotta be like your auntie. You don't gotta be like nobody. Just be you. Be you, do you, and focus. Because the more you focus, the more you succeed. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? That's not left here. Am I right or am I wrong? Okay, man. So this is good here. What y'all doing is good here. Have y'all enjoyed working? Yeah. Have y'all enjoyed working? Yes. Because I know everybody talking about they enjoy getting their pay, bro. Everybody talking about, oh, this is my check, that was my check. I know y'all was doing that. Because I did. I talked to my homeboys. I was like, oh, shoot, I made this much money today. You know? But money's not everything. Your character is everything when it comes to a job. Because what you show, your first impression, I wouldn't be speaking up here if my first impression wasn't good on Miss Michelle. I wouldn't be. Miss Michelle, is that right? Yep. See? So I wouldn't be speaking if my first impression wasn't the best. You have to have good first impressions. The way you act, the way you speak, you have to be honest. Dishonesty ain't gonna get you nowhere. It really ain't. When you lie to your dad and your mom, and you get home, they find out that you was lying to them, and they tell you to put the hand out because they're gonna hit you with something. Did they take you anywhere? Did the dishonesty take you anywhere? They took you nowhere good, right? Took you nowhere good. Listen, my mama was old school, so I already know. She'd be ready to tear my tail up if I got home and do something wrong after that at school. And I was a bad kid. But y'all are good kids, and y'all can be good kids. I became a good kid. Now I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I'm set for Christ, and I learned things through my job. My experience, it took me places. It took me somewhere. Now I'm in college. Now I have a resume built up. Now I have good character. I know how to give off a good first impression. I know how to keep my character in good character. I don't crash. I don't lose control. I don't lose control. How many of y'all lose control when y'all at school? Well, nobody wants to snitch on this time now. Not anymore. There we go. That's the best answer I heard all day.